Today we're going over my no recoil 5 attachment AK74 class setup here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for the muzzle, I had the compensator, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to make sure your gun isn't shaking or having that really bad recoil pattern at those longer ranges. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 24% to the recoil gun kick control and then 25% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to control all the recoil for you, so that way if you do take those longer range engagements, your gun isn't going to be shaking or having that really weird recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 30% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the Fast Mag 1 just so I can reload much faster and I can get into gunfights even quicker after reloading. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of back to fire speed, 3 ticks of side to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive a lot, you are definitely going to love this attachment because if you guys do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast, as well as ADSing extremely fast, and after you jump, you are going to be ADSing really fast, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys is here with the stats, you're getting 17% to the ADS speed, 18% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the recoil springs, and this is going to give you 1 tick of horizontal recoil control and then 1 tick of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because it's going to control that recoil at those longer ranges, so that way your gun isn't shaking or having that really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 5% to the recoil gun kick control, 5% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 5% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all the perks on the screen for the wildcard. Make sure you guys are using perk read or high roller, so that way you guys can have an extra streak or a perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Secure the objective.
Oh my god.
Hardpoint locked down. Reclaim the advantage. Now hold it. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Ignition timeline. Extended.
Hardpoint is secure.
Oh my god.
UAV in the turn.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Yep, sitting in the corner up top.
UAV fuel check.
Yeah. Dude, there's no way. He's just sitting up there in a corner
Point located.
and sniped me.
Mission timeline expired.
Yeah, he was literally ADS hard scoping right there.
Hardpoint is active.
I know. What was his name? He's not here.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point active. Hard point is secure.
UAV established overhead.
Yeah, true. If these kids are sitting on the hill, I might as well sit on the hill. Get my points up for the streaks. Because I keep dying off.
Flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
He's just sitting at Jeep. It's so annoying.
Hard point located. Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Come on, go to the hill.
Target mark for LDDR.
Mission timeline expired. UAV RTB.
Requesting recon.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point identified.
Just requesting LDDR.
Hard point locked down.
War machine.
Daily
Firing
prepping war
for
machine.
effect.
Hard point active. Hard point is secure.
I know. That's why I resorted to camping. Just sitting on the hill. If the teammates are already going to cap the points, I might as well sit on there with them.
Operator establishing Scorestreak. Let me introduce
Yep.
the next game. Calling in Scorestreak. Activating C4.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles captured the hard point.
Alright. Alright, I just kamikaze myself basically, but doesn't matter.
Hard point is active.
Operator establishing Scorestreak.
Hammer above. Establishing air dominance.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Yeah.
300 meters. 1 by 20 millimeters.
Assaulting war machine. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Wish the ammo glitch
Hard point locked
with
down.
this thing. Like how I did it for,
Hammer active. Morning timeline 50% expended. Come around. Re-engage runners. Back down.
Hard point identified.
Target destroyed. 3 contacts down.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Family carp data feed.
Hammer confirming kill.
Back up. Get a hellstorm on my grid.
But that didn't last very long.
Hammer low on go-to. Heading to tank.
Hand cannon going hot.
No. Dude, I don't understand. Why are people using rocket launchers? Oh, my line of sight.
Hardpoint locked down.
Hazard authorizing Hellstorm deployed.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Flying on you.
Calling in Scorestreak.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Operator establishing Scorestreak. I see. This is what happens when you break the rules.
They're gonna get triple gunship.
Bring it in, incoming.
Hardpoint identified.
You people are horses. Horses in a racetrack. Calling in Scorestreak.
Hardpoint is active.
Dreadnought overhead. Raining pain.
Designating course for LDBR.
Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy obliterated. 2 down by 40. No movement. Bad guy down.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
2 hostiles.
A lot of
confirmed.
people left.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
UAV upgrade.
1 KIA. Hammer confirming 2.
Hardpoint locked down.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Hammer is Winchester. Returning to rearm.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Incoming recall.
Hardpoint identified.
Give up.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
I'm sure you
This kid's sitting in a corner. Think, yeah.
Hardpoint located.
There we
Area
go.
pass. CLD.